Today we are going to touch upon the most basic part of it. How or what are the things, what are the three basic things, three most important things that anybody needs to get successful in business. Hello friends, welcome back to Business Success with Sawan Kumar. I am so excited to be a part of this journey of your business success. Yes, today I wanted to talk about something very basic. I would say it is the most basic and the most elementary talk that I have to say to you about business success. What would make you successful in business? What can make you successful in business? We will be talking about it all with me, Sawan Kumar. I am a chartered accountant, an aspiring public speaker, an IT professional, talking to you about business success. And today we are going to touch upon the most basic part of it. How or what are the things, what are the three basic things, three most important things that anybody needs to get successful in business. So this starts with the first and the most important thing called as focus. Yes, you need to be focused. You need to be focused. The entire story revolves around this one word called focus. Wherever your focus is, if your focus is on the right things, if you are focusing on the things that have the capability to make you successful, you will become successful. If you are focusing on the negative things, on the things that have the capability to make you a failure, that has the capability of not making you successful, you won't be successful. That is all. We can just put a full stop right there. If you focus on the right things, you will get the right things. If you focus on the wrong things, you will get the wrong things. So this is where the entire story can be summarized actually. If you have not been getting the right things, if you have not been being successful, if you have not been getting what you wanted for yourself, if you have always got the opposite of what you wanted for yourself, then try to find out whether or if you have been focusing on the right things. If your focus has been on the right things, you have to have the right focus, and you have to have the focus on the target and how you would be achieving the target. There's a small story around this word focus that I really love. Now there is this a Zen master who teaches how to shoot an arrow, how to target an arrow, and how to get it right. So one day what he does was he asks his students to tie a cloth on his eye so that he wanted to be blindfolded, and then he says that, okay students, so I will be shooting that target, you need to just blindfold me. So the students got him blindfolded and he tried to hit the target. He missed it, and the students were surprised. How can his master miss the target? And they were like, oh, there's something wrong. Probably the teacher wanted to show us that he can hit the target even when he's blindfolded, but he was not able to. So they were feeling sorry and bad about the master. But the master had some other lesson in his mind. What was that lesson? So the master says, students, what I wanted to show you is that if you lose your focus, if you lose your sight on the target, you are going to miss it. You cannot hit the target if you lose your sight over it. If you lose your focus over it, you cannot hit the target. No matter who the person is behind the arrow hitting the target, trying to hit the target, no matter who that person is, you cannot simply be missing your sight on the target. And that is what normally happens with us. We make a goal, we make a target, and on the way we miss a sight of it. We miss our focus on it, and that is exactly the point where we lose. We do not lose at the end. We lose when we lose the focus. When we lose the focus, you cannot be losing the focus. Got it? Next is, once you are focused, what you also need to make sure, which is bound to happen, is that you will fail. You will fail no matter how focused you are, how well prepared you are. You will fail. This is gonna happen. You need to be mentally prepared for it, that you will be failing. But what you need to make sure is you need to fail fast. The entire human being, the entire mankind has everything in abundance except one thing, and that one thing is time. So if this is one commodity, you can say, that you have got very, very limited. So what you need to do is you need to be focused, you need to be ready to fail, and you need to fail fast, because success lies on the other side of the failure. So the faster you fail, the more the number of time, the more you fail, the closer the success is to you. So you need to fail fast. You need to learn to fail fast. You need to be quick with failing. You cannot take all your time to fail. No, you can't. And you cannot take another few years to recover from your failure. No, you cannot be doing that. You need to fail. You need to fail fast, and you need to recover and resume immediately. With all the learnings that you had from that failure, you need to quickly get back to work, because the next one could again be a failure, and then again a failure, and then again a failure, and then there could be a success on the other side. So you need to be prepared for a number of failures, and make it fast. Make it fast. Stay focused, and start thinking right. Everything starts here. We humans have got this ability to think, and thinking right is what will make you achieve everything in your life. If you think right, you will be focused. If you think right, failures are not going to bother you. If you think right, you will live the life. The quality of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. So if your thoughts are of good quality, your life is gonna be good quality. So you need to make sure that you are thinking right, you are thinking high, you are thinking in a focused way, you are thinking just the right things to make things right for you. That's all. And how do you think right? How does this brain, how does this mind think right? It is by, feeding right things to your brain. And how do you feed right things to your brain? That is by maybe reading good books, listening to successful people, being in the neighborhood of, or surrounding yourself with successful people. That is how you think right. And you give yourself the time to think right. Most of us today are so busy on our mobiles that we hardly find time to think. We are on our mobile, no matter where we are, whether we are in a restaurant, with our family, in a meeting, no matter where we are, but we are on our mobile constantly scrolling through the videos, the posts, what others are doing, what others are not doing, and blah blah blah, so many other things that we don't give ourselves. We are not giving ourselves the time to think, and which is why the quality of life you will see of so many people are deteriorating miserably. They are depressed, they are stressed, they are living all kind of pathetic life because they are not giving time to thinking right. And this is very important when we talk about the personal you or the professional you. Your business, like you, cannot be successful, cannot be right if you are not giving time to thinking. If you are not thinking about hiring right, if you are not thinking about firing right, if you are not thinking about how to make the right product, if you are not thinking about how to make the marketing right, if you are not thinking about where to get the finances from, if you are not thinking about where to get the customers from. So everything is about thoughts, right? Everything is, your business happens over here. It does not happen on the piece of paper. It does not happen anywhere else. It happens right here. But if you do not give yourself the time to think right, the quality of your thoughts are not really good. Well, the quality comes a lot later. You first need to give yourself the time to think. We always see that most of the successful businessmen or business people are good meditators. Why is that? Meditators, most of the times, they are calm people. No matter how bad the situation is, no matter how demanding the situation is, how crazy the situation is, they know when and how to keep calm. And when they can keep calm in any situation, in any circumstances, they can call in the power of thinking. They can call in the power of good thinking. They can call in the power of quality thinking whenever they want, wherever they want. And when you have this power, you make the right decisions. And when you make the right decisions, your business cannot go wrong. Most of the times, businesses fail because of the poor decisions that the business owner makes. And this poor decision is because of the inability to think right in the situations of crisis, in the situations of trouble, problem. They get stressed, they get crazy. When you will see a lot of leaders or a lot of business owners going crazy when the situations are bad. And that is the reason of their failure. So meditators, they remain calm. They can think right. Their quality of thinking is always at a different level, and that is what makes them successful. So if you have not started meditating, do it right now. If you have not started thinking right, do it right now. If you have not started feeding your mind right things, like reading good books, being in the society of good people, successful people, being surrounding yourself with successful people, if you have not been doing these things, they need to be done if you really want to be successful. So what we learned today was, you need to be focused, you need to feel fast, and you need to have the right thinking. You need to do everything over here right, of high quality, of the best quality. The quality of your products, the quality of your business, the quality of your life will depend mostly on the quality of your thoughts. If they are positive, if they are of the best quality, your life is gonna be of the best quality. Nothing can change this. Nothing in this world can change this. So if you want to make your business successful, and not only your business successful, but anything about you successful, your personal life, your professional life, because everything is connected at the end of the day. A person cannot be successful in one area of his life. If he know, or we will find a lot of people who are doing well in business but not in personal life. Well, they are exceptions, but normally, if you are doing well in your professional life, you have actually found out the way or the secret of being successful wherever you go, anywhere you go, be it your personal life, your professional life. And this is more common in the people who are not doing things right, who are not successful. You will see that a person who is not successful in one part of their life is not doing good with his other aspects of the life as well, because he is not thinking right, he is not focusing right, and he is not feeling. A person who has never failed has never tried anything new. That is as simple as that. So you need to fail. You need to stop being afraid of failures. You need to be focused, and you need to be thinking right. Make sense? If you have any questions around your business, around how to get successful with the business, around getting the mindset right, around thinking right, about how to get focused, I'll be doing videos on how to get focused, how to build your focus. All of these things can be built, can be learned. The best part is that you can learn how to focus well, you can learn how to think right, you can learn how to feel fast. All of us human beings are born with the same abilities. We all can focus. I can focus as good as maybe Bill Gates, provided I practice myself to do that the way he has practiced to do that. So I can learn to focus, I can learn to think right, I can learn to feel fast. You can do that too. So what you need to do is, you need to train yourself into doing the right things at the right time, and that's all. You can be successful. You can master your trade. You can be good with whatever you do. Human beings are the most flexible things, I would say. the mind, the capability of a human mind is exceptional. You can train it to do literally anything. You have seen those athletes who are really flexible. They can stretch their legs like anything. That is how you can do, whether it's with your body or it's with your mind or it's with your limitations that you think that is there. You can stretch it to any limit that you cannot maybe even think of right now. But with practice, with consistent hard work, you can stretch yourself to any limit which you have never thought of, and you can be successful to any limit. You just need to be aware of that. You just need to know that your mind or you are capable of doing wonders. You can do wonders. So are you ready with me? Are you ready to lead an exemplary, a wonderful, an exceptional, the best that you have had? Let's make this new year, let's make this 2022 the best year yet. Yes, I'm with you. And if you have questions, queries, feel free to come back to me, ask me, and I'll be there with you. See you in the next video. Have a good and a wonderful day. Bye bye.